We look up to the stars, we reach out in any way we can imagine, so we can learn everything there is out there. If the best way to do that is to send an unmanned spacecraft to the next planet to do a flyby and snap a few photos, then, well, that's what we'll do. We'll ship our ship to our nearest sibling and finally see the red planet, Mars. And what a view it was. It was our first chance to learn anything about an entirely new world, not so far away in our little corner of this galactic universe. This journey, these photos, whet our appetite and gave us a glimpse of what more we could learn. And that ship, in future study, brought into our focus 2 more moons to unravel, discovering Phobos and Deimos, 2 tiny orbs with the opposite fate of our own moon. Now, these 2 moons are asteroid size, and they spin so close to Mars that we could barely see them. In mythology, Phobos is one of the twin sons of the god of war, Ares, Mars, and Roman. And of these brothers, Phobos means fear, and Deimos, flight. And unlike our moons, these moons do not fear their planet, as our moon's orbit actually pulls the moon away from Earth every orbit. These Mars asteroidal moons actually pull closer to Mars, so their fate will eventually be an epic collision with Mars that probably in their past took them in. So, as much as we like learning about anything from asteroids to moons, it is sad to know that after we learned about these 2 beautiful little gems, we know they'll eventually be gone. So the only choice we have is to continue to look and continue to learn everything we can about these 2 precious Mars moons after they're gone, before they're gone, while we still have the chance and we have the opportunity to find more out there to fall for. Okay, this is about 2 Jupiter moons. So you get only 2 of them, not 79. The telescope I kept at home is decades old. It was my sister's when she took an astronomy class, and I, as a small child, fell in love with all of outer space. After seeing Saturn, complete with rings and its moon Titan only days ago, using a scope for target shooting, we found a man selling a small telescope. It was a gift for this man's little boy, and after using it 3 times, this new telescope was never used again. Instant bargain, we thought, so we put it together. And even though it's cloudy out tonight, we had to break it in and figure out how this new telescope monstrosity works compared to that decades-old model inside. And even through all the haze, we could see Jupiter with the naked eye right near our moon. But wait, as we zoom in, we could even see Europa and Ganymede. These 2 large moons we saw, Kuypers, are there, and it was really amazing to see that we could see these moons, these objects unable to generate light, now as bright as stars. And I get it. These moons reflect light they receive in the night sky, but they glow brighter than any mythical creatures that Galileo chose to name them after. Since Zeus is the Greek equivalent of the Roman god Jupiter, Europa was named after the lover of Zeus, and Ganymede was named after the son of a king who carried him off into the sky by Zeus. And we were carried into the sky this night after it was far too late for any insects to suck on or sting into human flesh. We kept moving our telescope to match the whipping orbital speeds of both Earth and Jupiter, just to continue to catch fleeting glimpses of worlds we could never touch, but we could idolize from afar and dream.